used to believe that miracles were reserved for Old Testament Bible verses, sporting events where you pray for your team to win, or at best, anytime that Smokey Robinson sang. I used to believe that miracles were these stories concocted by crooked preachers designed to squeeze every last dime out of the gullible, wretched souls that would show up at their churches praying to a God that only exists in fairy tales to poke his head out from behind a cloud and bat his eyelashes at them, not realizing that the wind that he just generated just caused a typhoon on the east coast of China because butterflies are not the only creatures that thrive in chaos. I used to believe that miracles were these huge, epic events that God would use to change our lives, but it seems like he's taken a change in our lives and put it in his back pocket. If you listen closely enough, you can hear it jingle as he walks away from you. But not anymore. Because I get to see miracles walk through the door of my classroom every day, hidden behind the faces of my students who don't even realize that quitting is actually an option and who refuse to believe that no one would care. They were to just disappear. Like I knew this one student whose fingers were so gnarled with arthritis that shaking his hand was like holding a bag of rocks, but that same student had a smile so bright that I could swear that the Son of God sat in the gaps of his teeth. I knew another student who was bound to a wheelchair her whole entire life, but every time she rolled herself into my classroom, it's like the Holy Spirit gave her a license to dance. I know students who have been told straight to their face by school counselors that they will never amount to anything, but then realize that their dreams are so much bigger than their nightmares. I know students that have finally kicked that lying, cheating, no good, abusive dude out of their house because they met someone with the patience to teach them that loving relationships are actually normal. And I know students that know that it is exactly 14,723 angels that could dance on the head of a needle, because it was that 14,723rd angel with battered wings, bloodshot eyes, but with a faith that could move mountains, that stopped that needle from entering their veins just long enough for them to realize that only the devil can live in a surrender. So I thank God that he allows miracles, that me to see miracles every day. Every day in the faces of my students. But understand that it's not because they got some grade in my class. It's because they have the courage to change themselves.